anyone and they'll tell you Opal Subler makes the best pies in these parts. Art Brown in Two Country.
Hello, North Star, TV2 loves you.
Our final look at Channel 2's 50th anniversary comes from three guys who know best. The Dean of Sports, Omar Williams, and photographers Bob Phillips and Charlie Day put a lot of time in these halls, and they reminisced with Jim Booker on WDTN's half-century of broadcasting.
We're not bothering anybody, you know.
What about some of the stars that came through?
Well, the biggest star we've had, obviously, where he started right across the road over there is Mr. Phil Donahue. And this guy had a lot of work to do with Phil Donahue.
Yeah.
And he was a predecessor of all the wonderful talk shows, I think, well-read and everything else. And Johnny Gilbert, who says, and now here's Alex Trebek. And there's old Johnny with his great voice. He sang Granada 8 times a week.
Gordon Jump.
Gordon Jump.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Mr. Maytag.
Yes.
We still watch Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon Jump.
Dick Curtis.
There is a funny guy. He went on to do a lot of sitcoms for the Nets, but he did a thing I will never forget. I interviewed, I don't know what his name was. He had a football player in an old helmet. He had it twisted around the hole. It was right there. And we didn't rehearse. I just asked him questions, and I fell apart.
Geometry at the trigonometry.
A lot of math.
Yeah, that too. I got that.
Well, you want to talk about Phil a little bit. How many big names did he bring in this station?
Oh.
The parade of big names.
I don't want to have an ego trip here, but you know who his second guest was, don't you? Me. He couldn't get anybody else. No, Madeline Murray O'Hare was his first guest. And you know where she went? You know, she went downhill. And then they asked John Lindsay and I to come on the second show. And we had a lot of fun. But then from then on, he went up and I went down. So
But you know, when you think about it, the names he did bring into Dayton, Ohio.
Johnny Carson looked at my camera one day. I was doing an interview with him, and he looked at my camera and said, "Long time since I've seen one of those."
Well, and you went to Bob Hope.
Oh, Bob Hope. I was filming Bob Hope in Hollywood, and I'm listening to my sound, and there he is, the greatest entertainer in the world. Of course, Phil would go there and interview him. Then he'd bring him to Dayton after we ran the film. And I'm interviewing Bob Hope, and I listen to my sound, and there's the greatest entertainer of all time going in my camera, and I thought, wait a minute, what does one do now? But it's been a great ride.
If you had to do it all over again too, would you? Any regrets?
probably left after the first week, but outside of that.
Fond memories of the years you've been at Channel 2?
I have to, for the most part, yes.
Well, you play with the hands you're dealt, right?
Play with the hands you're dealt, and by the look of this hand, we need to redeal.
I'm folding.
Oh, that card game looked a little suspicious to me. Trust me when I tell you, you will not win if you play cards with those four. Stay with us and celebrate the 50th along with us on 2 News at 6 o'clock. We're whipping up a special recipe designed to help us celebrate our golden anniversary. As you can see, the chefs are putting the finishing touches on a cake you will really enjoy. We'll be right back.